Ayo boss, and welcome back. Today, Chef is going to show us how to make a great dinner that can actually double as an appetizer. Now he knows that boneless wings are really popular, so he's going to show us how to make some steak bites. Let's go ahead and get cooking. So Chef has a couple New York strips right here. They're beautiful, and all he's going to do is simply salt the fronts and backs and let them sit out for about a half hour to kind of warm up to room temperature from being in the fridge. The first thing you want to do is, of course, just kind of carve them up a little bit, get rid of any of the pieces that aren't edible, and square the steak off. Now Chef is using USDA Select. It's middle of the road steak. Feel free to use what you want. There's also Choice, which is the lowest, and Prime, which is the best kind of a cut. So middle of the road, and you can also use different kinds of steaks as well. Delmonico's, different things like that. Up to you. Once the steak has kind of been prepared, all he's going to do now is just kind of make it so he carves it right down the middle and then just square it off and then just make about 1/4 inches or so. You don't want to go too big, but you don't want to make them too small. It's about 1/4 inch or so. Cut these right up. And it looks like Chef Junior there has got some steak on the grill as well. So it looks like Chef has a little helper today. We'll see how his steak turns out. Next, Chef's going to take his steak and throw it in a bowl. And he's going to go ahead and throw a little bit of rub on it. This part's up to you. You don't have to throw rub on it. He's using a sweet and savory, kind of a smoky. He's going to put a recipe down below for a regular steak rub. But just go ahead and go through your grocery store and look for some rubs you want, or make one of your own. You want to toss these and coat them, and then of course we're going to use a cast iron. Throw a little bit of canola oil in there because it goes really well with a high heat, and once it starts to smoke, you can start putting their steak on. So now these are small pieces, so Chef reminds you they don't gotta be on that long. They're going to cook and sear very fast, especially in a cast iron, so watch them carefully. And of course, depending on how well you like your steak cooked, that's going to depend as well. Chef flipped these after about a minute or so. You can see the seasoning, the rubs right on there. And he's going to flip them in about a minute or so. And there you have it. A good flip. They have a nice sear to them. And now the next step is he's actually going to go ahead and remove the steak. But leave the oil, the grizzle, leave it all in the pan. Just take the steak out. Throw a couple pads of butter in there and let that melt in and work. Your heat is now should be on medium. And of course now add your garlic. And you can use, store-bought minced garlic or, real garlic that you chop yourself. Go ahead and move that around with the butter. And the next step is very simple. You're just going to go ahead and baste your steak. Just like if you had a whole steak, you're going to baste it in the butter. These are just pieces. So move your spatula or your wooden spoon around, get the butter and the garlic moved all around. Oh, looks like Chef Junior's taking his steak off soon, so we better catch up to him. And go ahead now and just plate this up. Chef's going to use some nice fresh chopped up parsley for some color, and this is pretty much it. You can pair this with, say, like mashed potatoes, and of course Chef's right there. You want to drizzle some of the excess from the cast iron over top. You can also put a toothpick in these and serve them as an appetizer. So people have been asking to kind of cut into our food, so Chef's going to cut into this, and as you can see, it is extremely juicy, has a beautiful pink center, cooked really amazing, and they tasted really good. So here we have it plated up as a dinner, but you can toothpick these as an appetizer. Chef paired these with some cheesy mashed potatoes, which were delicious too. And we do hope you like this video. It was very simple. Just kind of cut up the steak, sear it with some rub, take it out, butter, melt it in, some garlic, toss them again, boom, done. A couple steps. Check out down below for some of the ingredients as well as our blog for the full recipe. Thanks everyone, and don't forget, cooking should be fun. Have fun doing it.